There's the button. Oh. Pterosaur fell over. The light on this side is reflecting in my face. Let's get that out of there. Let's move the chat over here so I can actually see it. There we go. You'd think having 3 monitors would be enough, but it's not. I'm gonna put it here. Whoa, that's too big. Nope, that's not, Alright, chat there. I guess that's good. Hi, hello, how is everybody doing? Why didn't you tell me Pickering Town Center? It's such great... I haven't been to Pickering Town Center in, like, over a decade. I stopped going there when Mastermind Toys disappeared. How's everybody doing? Are we doing okay? My entire YouTube stream thing just collapsed. There we go. There it is. Hi. I'm putting the instructions in the forefront so I can see. I'm reading the chat. Everyone's saying good. Any Canadians who found SS102 at Toys R Us? I haven't checked yet. The 3-pack came out. The Rise of the Beast mainline 3-pack is at Toys R Us now. You can go get it. Ghost Primal, how's your day going? I ate an entire pizza before this. So my stomach doesn't feel that great, but I'm here. Do you think this is gonna be pain? Well, I'm gonna mess up, so that's good. Picked up Legacy G2 Dead End. Ooh, nice. I kind of regret not getting him when I went to England because I saw like a couple of them there, but I don't plan on getting the rest of the G2 Minosaur set, so like, Love your vids, you're hilarious. Thank you. So we've got the next component of this idiot. Here's the shoulder, for those who didn't see that. Here's a deluxe next to the shoulder, so you can see how this is. Also, Shadow Striker is interesting, I guess. You can't even see that. Hang on. Let's make that. Ooh, that's too bright. There we go. There's Shadow Striker. She's okay, but she's not the reason we're here. The reason is move. Pack number 3. I wore this hoodie and I just realized it's really warm. Does it transform? No, and I'm glad it doesn't transform because it's way too big for that. Way too. I need to move my mouse. It's way too big. Wow, that's heavy. Too big for this. So, for those of you who buy this, right? You'll hang on. That landed on Origins Jazz. For those who buy this, pack 3 comes with a spare rubber ring because apparently this one is faulty. So they threw in an extra. There's like a note they give you. So that's cool. You guys can hear me okay, right? I hope you can. I also had to buy new cutters for this, new nippers, because you have to cut the fingers off sprues. When is the Studio Series Mirage coming out? October. Well, the release date is December, but at San Diego Comic-Con, the little plaque said October. So let's, I have to build the hand. So I need to open these first, which is annoying to do because they clip them together. And then all the bits fly everywhere. Ah! There we go. There's that. Oh, Paraka Rap's going off in my ear. Thank you for subscribing. Ah, I missed completely. Ah, there we go. Yay! So model kit. Time to build my... Oh, I want to show you guys something real quick before I get started. Look what I got. Look what I got. This came in the mail the other day. This is awesome. It's an old leader class toy. It does spring things. It's great. I love this thing. I love it. It's awesome. Alright. Let's start building the fingies. Well, specifically the thumb. So I need... What is it? They're upside down. That's great. I need number 2. I think this is number 2. No. Where the hell? Oh. Nope, that's not 2. Where's the one I'm supposed to... Oh, it's this one. Okay, I need these. I don't have any space. This model kit takes up so much space. It takes up way too much space. I really need to move the chat over here because I cannot see it. And it's kind of hard to be able to interact with you if I can't read what you're saying. There we go. Okay. Let's start by getting the cutters out. And cutting off... Wait, so I also need... So I need these 3, this idiot. Is that the idiot I need? Yes, this idiot. And then 2 rubber washers, which I guess are these things. Look at the way they package these. These are weird. What's the height of the model kit? I think 4 feet or something like that. It's huge. And then PB 2x5s, which is not the ones that come packed in there. Is this it? PB 2x5s. There we go. Okay. So this. There we go. Sadly, that figure has to be a pass because I'm getting Studio Series Rise of the Beast Optimus Primal when it comes out. I am as well. I'm getting this though because it's going on the old movie leader shelf because that's basically what this is. So he's gonna live there, and then the new Primal will live on my Studio Series shelf. Because that's how I'm doing it. With a $100 budget, what would you get and why? Food. No. With a $100 budget, if we're talking just toys, whew. Well, see, if you're talking in Canadian dollars, it's different because here a leader class is $70. So, maybe a couple Voyagers? Alright, I need to get 3 clipped off. Oh, these are actually quite nice. This is my first time using these. I haven't used these at all today, so. Hello, Paunchy. Where's Toy Girl? That doesn't exist. US dollars? 100 US dollars is about 130 Canadian dollars. Then I would get 2 liters for sure. Unique Toys, Desperado, Alien Attack. Don't buy Alien Attack toys. Please do not buy Alien Attack toys. They are not very good. Not very good. Oh, I need washers on here first. Little rubber washers. There we go. We're making a thumb. Are you excited for Transformers Reactivate? Of course I am. It's a new video game, and I love video games. Why would I not be excited? I play too many video games. I was playing... What was I playing last night? I was playing For Honor. That was what I was playing last night. Wow, these are really, like, good. These were $10 on Amazon. These are really good. Let's get, this. Let's actually zoom in a little bit so you can see what that's my leg. So you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Studio Series Gamer B good for kids? No, I'd say he's a little too complex for someone. If he's like, the kid's like 9 maybe or 10, I would say yes. But it's not the greatest toy to like start with, I'd say. Yeah, those are really good cutters. Will there be a Studio Series War for Cybertron Sideswipe? Yes. I would assume so. They also said they want to do the movie game characters, so... Possible Breakaway? Warpath? I'd be down for those. I'd buy them. I cannot get... There we go. Get the thing out of here. Oh, That fell off. What is happening? There we go. $70 per liter, 55. Again, you gotta know that conversion rates exist. What is it? Why is this not working? Am I doing this the right way? Yeah, I'm doing this the right way. What the hell? $70 Canadian is $55 US. The dollars are not even. That is something that you just need to understand. I got a lot of people in my comments saying, "Oh my God, why are you paying so much for toys? This is only $55 at Target." A, I'm Canadian, we don't Target. B, I'm Canadian, we use Canadian dollars. Is that how this is supposed to work? This doesn't feel right at all. This feels weird. I mean, it looks right. I guess we'll just run with it. Do you think we'll ever get a DevCon in Studio Series? Probably. We got a Thundercracker, and he wasn't in any of the movies. Why haven't we got an NS Studio Series Bumblebee movie Skyward? Because there's more priorities in Studio Series right now that they need to get done first. Like the rest of Rise of the Beasts. We got Wheeljack, Scorponok. They said they want to do Transit at some point down the line. So, yeah. That's why we haven't gotten a Skyward. We'll get one eventually. Like, they know. They know people, including myself, want to complete the Secret Trio. Balls. Do you have ADHD? I'm not diagnosed with ADHD. I've never been tested. I mean, I could. I don't know. Would you like to see Ultra Magnus in the next Transformers movie? Yeah. I mean, I'm down for anybody, honestly. Just give me anybody. I don't care. Okay. Now it looks more like a thumb. We've made a we've made a thumb. Thumbs up. There you go. There we go. We got a thumb. Do you have Studio Series Rhinox? I do not. What is this now? Okay. Alright, stop saying ballsack, please. Come on. There we go. Someone in the chat is just saying that, so. Now I need these rubber bits. Pickle. I like pickles. Judging by that arm panel, it's gonna be. Oh yeah, hey, Bat. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Here's the shoulder, in case you want to see how big this is gonna be. How long till Studio Series gets back to making figures that aren't from Rise of the Beast? When they're finished Rise of the Beast. Rise of the Beast is the thing right now, so they're going to be making toys out of it, lots of them. So you just have to wait till that period's over. What's your favorite cake? I don't like cake. I'm sorry, I don't like cake. So, yeah, I don't know. What am I getting? Am I getting this? This is the panel I want. We need more Studio Series live action Dinobots. We're gonna get them. What's it called? Evan, that's his name. Evan, the designer, said that once the 86 ones are finished, which last I checked we only have one left, we're going to get the Age of Extinction ones again. So that's one more 86 Dinobot swoop, and then we'll get the rest after that. There you go. What are you making? A giant Optimus Prime hand. Studio Series Fallen or Buzzworthy Jetwing Prime? The Fallen's better than Jetwing Prime, but Jetwing Prime is harder to find. So if you can find the Jetwing thing, then I would say get that first. Because the Fallen is a regular retail leader, whereas Jetwing Prime right now is an exclusive. So I would get the Jetwing Prime over the Fallen. Because you can get the Fallen literally anywhere right now. Should get rid of a little bit of that mold flash. There we go. Should we get a series called Studio Series Concept Edition? I would like that, but it wouldn't sell. There wouldn't be enough people, because don't forget, Generations, which is what Studio Series is part of, is still mainly a kids brand. Kids are the ones who buy it more than us, and they're not going to know what the hell that means, which is unfortunate, but they're not going to know. What the hell, bro? What the hell? Be cool if we got Fall aside. We're gonna, again, Evan has said that they're going to tap into all of the games. That includes Fall of Cybertron, which gives me hopes for a Bruticus because he says he wants to make one. Because I'm posting a review on Monday of the old one, and the old one is trash. Spoiler alert. Do you know Johnny Flash is? Yes, I do. Why am I being pinged? Is that going in? Am I doing this right? This feels wrong. This feels like this isn't supposed to work this way, but it is working this way. I feel like I'm about to break it. The Studio Series now include the shows too. No. Studio Series includes games, shit, and all of the movies, including the 86 one. The best... What's the best Transformer to have as a starter? You want to start with the Deluxe. They're the cheapest and easiest ones to get. Kickbacks, very simple. Drag Strip's a pretty good starter. I wouldn't start with anything movie-verse because those are really complex. Medics, I think. Crankcase, they're a good start. Skids. Wow, this is horrible. Ugh. That's not closing properly. That's really annoying me. Why are we starting a Twins? Can we not start a Twins discussion, please? Thank you. I'd rather not have to go down that rabbit hole again. We'll make a video on the big Optimus front. That's the plan. This is sponsored, by the way, by Agora Models. I completely forgot to mention that. They sent this to me. The link is supposed to be in the description, but I sort of started this stream really late, so I didn't have time to put it in there, but I'll put it in there later. But you can check them out. They have, like, it's a subscription model thing. You can order this, and you get it once a month for 12 or 24 months, depending on how much you want to spend. Blah, blah, blah. This whole thing. Because you know a lot about Hasbro, since they had to lower the plastic quality because of it being expensive. Why did they start using cheap paint that chips and scratches fast? I think you answered your own question there at the beginning. Everything is expensive. Everything is expensive. This needs glue, I'm discovering. So, there we go. Have you heard about the rumors? I have not looked at rumors or leaks. You know, I like to stay away from those because I like being surprised. Do you think Hasbro will make an entire new mold for Studio Series Starscream? I hope so. Because while I like the one that they have, a new one would be nice. But they're trying to focus, again, as I said at San Diego Comic-Con, on making new stuff rather than revisiting old stuff right now. Because there's a lot of new stuff they still need to do. Isn't paint not as expensive? No, but paint is still expensive. So, you still have to deal with the cost of buying the paint. That needs glue as well. So, regardless of whether it's more expensive than plastic or not, it's still expensive. You still need to pay to get it. That, and Hasbro's not using cheaper paint. Paint is always chipped. I've had Unicron Trilogy toys that chipped right out of the box. It just happens. It's just, It's unfortunate, but it does. You got Studio Series Ron X in the mail. Nice. This one's not gluing down. Why is it not gluing down? Why are you the way that you are? What the hell? Come on. Glue. My glue's drying up. It's something I should have probably checked before I started making the stream. Glue. There we go. Did you get your play button yet? Yes. Yes, I did. There it is. There's a reflection. You can see this camera in the reflection. There it is. I got it. And it's gonna lean against that for the rest of the night. Are the Cybertron games coming back? Right now, no, they are not. There are currently no plans by Activision or Hasbro to actually have them anywhere. But they want them. There's just no actual plans of them coming out right now. Okay. We've made a thumb. I need to readjust in my chair. Just realized this is like not pointed at me properly. There we go. Excuse me. I think the games are coming back. Again, they want them to. But that's no indication that they're going to. I want Bionicle to come back. There's no indication that that's going to come back. There's a rumor, but I'm not trusting rumors. So same with the games. There are rumors that they will potentially bring it back, but nothing is concrete or set in stone. I need these two morons right here. I need 12, 14, 15. Which one's 15? That's 15. Why would you put those on different... I'm confused. Oh well. My foot's gone numb. That's great. Oh, and I need one of these. Yes? Yes. As an American, I'm very much jealous of Canadians having Toys R Us. America has it now. Toys R Us online, and there are 3 physical stores along with a bunch of Macy's with Toys R Us's in them. And they plan on opening more stores by the end of this year. Toys R Us Canada just opened like 9,000 new stores in here. Which is hilarious. Got anybody affected by the fires? I do not, but it is unfortunate that there are fires, and if you are able to donate to the relief for the fires, I highly recommend you do. Hello, Iaconus. See, the collector different toy, you say that about Activision, and Activision has its own slew of problems it needs to get through right now before it gets the Cybertron games out, including treating its employees correctly, and I kind of hope it does that first before it tries to bring the Cybertron games back. That, and they've now been bought by Microsoft. There's a whole merge that has to happen before anything. So... it's going to be a while before you see those Cybertron games hit Game Pass. It's going to be quite a while. My old Toys R Us turned into... I dropped the washer. Oh, I got to be careful not to hit anything. This is so precarious. Ionicus. Okay, thank you. Or Ion. Sick, thanks. I have a pronunciation. I got the washer. The new Toys R Us sucks. It's not as well. It's still fresh. It's still coming back. You gotta. God damn it! I dropped that now too. I'm such a clumsy idiot. I got it. Are you gonna play Starfield? No. I just don't have an interest in. It just looks like No Man's Sky, but with good graphics. So like, I'm not super interested in it because I played No Man's Sky for a bit and then stopped. Okay. This idiot goes here. And then I need another washer. That's not a washer. Numb foot? Yeah, my foot's numb. There we go. I luckily have the two. Yeah, I have War for Cybertron for the Xbox, Fall of Cybertron for the PlayStation, and all three of those, War for Fall and Rise of the Darksparks, on PC. I don't have Devastation. Least favorite toy line? Probably Titanium. That's a default answer, but I don't know. There are aspects of every Transformers toy line that I like enough for me to want to buy toys from them. So there's not one that I just hate. I'm open to like trying new things all the time. Anyone excited for Modern Warfare 3? Not so much. I wish I was, but I'm not. Modern Warfare 2 was great until it stopped being great. Is it wrong to say Age of Extinction is my favorite film? No, it's not wrong. You're entitled to your own opinion. If you like that film, you like that film. Good for you. How did that go missing? I just put that on there. I don't know where that went. I don't care. What are your thoughts on the Dreamwave comics? I haven't actually read them. Like, the majority of them. I've read some of them. They're great. I just don't like Dreamwave as a company because Pat Lee was not a very nice person. Ran off with all the artists' money. So. That's always fun. Right? We love when the owner of the corporation decides to run off with everybody's money. Pay your writers. Cooking a pizza, so I gotta go have a good day. Enjoy your pizza, man. Okay, now I need this part right here. This part right here. Does the 360 disc of Fall of Cybertron work with the Series X? I can't get it to. I put it in, it doesn't want to work. It doesn't. Also, the PS3 copy of Fall of Cybertron doesn't work on my PS5, which is really unfortunate. Because I'd love to play those on that console, but yeah. I have it on PC. That works for me. Scourge or Lockdown? Lockdown. Scourge is great. I love Scourge, but Lockdown. Sorry. He wins all the time. Sorry, Steven. Lockdown just is. Okay, so now I have to screw in this thing. So far, I'm not liking these fingers. The way they go together is really not great. Is Ultimate Optimus Prime worth getting? Even for more than retail? A little bit more than retail, yes. Not too much more. I'd say maybe like $20 more than retail is worth it for that thing if it's sealed. If it's used, don't pay more than retail. Thoughts on Rise of the Beast? I liked it. I liked it a lot. I mean, I made a whole video on that, but I liked it a lot. Alright. Will you ever review Planet X Star Saber? No. I don't have an interest in buying that thing. Is this on the right way? No, this is on the wrong way. The washer got stuck. Whoa! And then it does that and shoots off into the distance. Oh, I found the washer I lost. There's the washer I lost. Oh god, there's so many chats I missed. Gotta go to bed now. Good night. Have a good night. I'll never understand the hype around lockdown. I mean, it was cool, but I never found him interesting or intimidating. I mean, he was neat. I liked the way that he spoke and his mannerisms. I think that's what I liked the most, is his mannerisms throughout the whole film. And the way he portrays himself. That and his music was great. Will you ever make a Discord server? I have one. It's open right there. I mean, it's not open to the public right now. The invites are closed. I open them periodically because every time I leave them open for too long, we have like 1,000 trolls join from other places, and then I just close them. So, it exists. You just have to keep an eye out for when the invites open. What's the best way to get any of the Bayverse Optimus Studio Series figures? Premium finish, because that's still on shelves, or Buzzworthy. What are your thoughts on the new Studio Series and Legacy listings? I haven't looked at them because I don't look at listings. Because I want to remain surprised. Tiny Nip Gang is the best. Yep. I don't like the way that these fingers go together, and these screws are so weird. I think I need a bigger screwdriver head. There we go. I just needed a bigger screwdriver. This is still weird, though. What's your rarest figure? Probably the red Starscream that I have, the pink one. Wait, Buzzworthy's still on shelves? He is here. Buzzworthy Prime's all over the place at my Toys R Us. They have like 7 of them. What's the best movie leader class in your... Thanks, Callie. Thank you, Cal. This is just for Callie. There you go. Thank you. What's your opinion on Sesame Seeds? You know what my opinion on Sesame Seeds is. Freaking weirdo. This is the man who said, I'm going to put one on your door once because he doesn't believe I'm allergic to sesame seeds. Is this the one I need? Yes, this is the one I need. Thanks, Callie. I better see you at Fan Expo next week. Closest Toys R Us to me is the Toronto one, and they never have anything. I've never been to the Toronto one. Eh. I just want to get to the arm part, but I'm stuck doing fingers. Okay, let's get some glue in here. Epic. Callie's gonna be at Fan Expo. Oh, cancel horny culture. Thank you for the 99 cents. Ah. Gluing these parts on is really annoying. I'm noticing. So the bigger part goes at the bottom. So this is next. Which way does it go? This way. Are you going to pick up Legacy Bludgeon? Of course I am. Bludgeon's awesome. I want an original Bludgeon. That is going on the wrong way. That needs to go on this way. There we go. Oh, I got glue on my finger. I just found out I can do this. My wallet is in danger. Don't be spending all your money on super chats to people. If you can't, then don't. You keep your own money. To yourself. If you can and you want to, then that's fine. But if you can't, keep it to yourself. Because it's yours. Discord server link whenever I feel like reopening it. What the? Oh, there we go. Oh, I glued my thumb to the thing. God, this glue takes forever to dry. What the hell? What Unicron Trilogy figures would you recommend? Any of the Mega classes are oh my god, we gotta build more fingers. We gotta do this. We gotta do this 3 more times. The whole repaint epidemic in Legacy is really frustrating to me, but I wish it wasn't such a bother. Repaints have been a thing since G1 and they're not going away. There's no repaint epidemic happening with Legacy. Repaints have been happening since the dawn of Transformers and they're never going to go away. I just find it easier to just accept that it exists and then move on. You don't like the toy of a certain figure because it's a repaint now, chances are in the next 10 years it'll get another one. Ugh. Okay, that finger can just sit there and dry. The thumb is dry. So there's the articulation of the thumb. Looks like a penis. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I need the long boy from here. Wait. That's 11. Yes. There we go. And then we're just rinse and repeat. Will you pick up Studio Series Nightbird? Yes, I would. I am going to. In fact, she's not on pre-order, but I will pick her up. Like, I don't have her on pre-order. Because I'll just find it at GameStop when it comes out and buy it there. That's usually what happens. I mean, they're taking up new slots in the main line where new molds could come. Well, no, that's not how that works. They get a set amount of money to spend on a wave per wave, and they have to divvy that money up properly. And so you're going to get some repaints and retools, and you're going to get some brand new toys just because of how much it costs to, like, do all this stuff. There's a whole business thing behind it. I could spend time explaining it, but you're going to get bored, and I'm going to get bored, so there's no point. Are you going to get SS Monkey? Yes. Yes, I will. Fuck, I dropped it again. Where'd it go? It landed in my lap. I know that. Or it's just gone forever. Yep, oh well. Gone forever. I don't care. Do you think Dark of the Moon... Do you think Moon Studios Raiden looks better than this car MP? No. I've seen Moon Studios Raiden in person, and he fell apart in the guy's hands. I have the MPGs. They're fine. I've also seen reports of people's Moon Studios, well, sorry, Zeta Toys ones, just starting to disintegrate on them. So I have no desire to even look at that thing anymore. Because, yeah, that. It's just breaking on people. Are we retools of our parents or repaints of our twins? Okay, that was funny. Cancel horny culture, that was very funny. Did you know Beasties or Beast Wars is called Beasties? Yes, because Beast Wars was called Beasties in Canada because YTV showed Beast Wars, and YTV does not like the word wars in any of its projects or like productions. So when they got the rights to Beast Wars, they had to change it to Beasties in order to show it because YTV didn't want that. Is Hasbro going to give us Gamer Edition Warpath? They will. Knowing the current Hasbro team, if you ask, is Hasbro going to give us X? Yes, they will. They will totally give it. Tarnus, I said the Discord link will be open whenever I open it. I already said that. If you missed that, I apologize. But yeah, it'll be there whenever. Queso cheese. Because I couldn't get the freaking cap to stick onto here properly, I'm not putting a washer there. The Studio Series pack is missing Brawl and Bone Crusher. Do you think there would be a $70 2-pack release? No. Now, the reason they didn't include Brawl and Bone Crusher was because they wanted to keep this pack the same price as the original one, which it is. It's like, I think, $5 more, which is great. But Brawl and Bone Crusher are missing. Bone Crusher I get because he has 2 figures on the market already. That's backwards. He has 2 toys right now on the market. The MPM and the Studio Series in the Nest colors. And Bone Crusher is not really the character you want to have 3 toys of on the shelf because, unlike Optimus Prime, people aren't going to buy all 3 of them. Well, most people aren't. So it doesn't make sense to have another one on the shelf, hence he's not in the pack. Whereas Brawl, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's just because they didn't want to make the pack too expensive. Are we getting Studio Series skids in Mudflap? No. And I would stop asking for them because they'll eventually do it because they'll want to. Corporate will tell them to, but they're not going to right now. Wow, I screwed that so far in. I screwed it into my table. Will we get 2007 game drones? They said they want to make them. Do you think Hasbro will release S Studio Series Jetfire and Buzzworthy? I think they will. You are awesome. Thank you. So are you. You're here, which means you're awesome. Bone Crusher, I feel insulted. I have Nest Bone Crusher. I love that deco. It's such a cool color scheme. I just really like the Nest decos. I think they're great. I'm being texted. Okay. We have a finger, sort of. It's hot in here. We've seen Megatron as a gun, a hand, a dragon, a jet, a tank, helicopter, and a dinosaur. We expect more from him next. What if he became a tuba? What figure do you want Hasbro to release? Hasbro would get all of my money if they released a Studio Series Nitro Zeus, but like actual good Nitro Zeus. Like the old toy is great, but it's not accurate. It's only accurate to the concept art and not the film. And I would love a film accurate Nitro Zeus. I would buy the hell out of that. I'd buy 2. Ow! Stabbed myself with a screwdriver. Plan on getting any more Transformers animated figures? I want animated Leader Megatron. I know Few shat on that toy in his video, but like I want. I mean, he didn't shit on it, but he said it was great. It's really funny though, because anytime Few says a figure's not great, I want to buy it. Like HasLab Unicron and Megatron. Okay, we have a finger. We have finger. Alright, now I need parts 4, 5, and 6. That's these. Yes. 4. These are undergated. That's cool. 5. And 6. There we go. Let's get some glue in this. I do have glue, okay. I will look at the chat in a moment. I'm just putting his fingies together. There we go. Is Megatron just having a midlife crisis? This is the reason why he transforms into so many things. Don't we all? Okay, large slope goes towards the back. How do you feel about PvP's questionable? I hate them, but that's public knowledge. Do not enjoy it. Do not watch his content. And that's all I will say. Sparkless Fallen. I'd buy that. If they did it in like orange or something to mimic that old Target exclusive one, I'd buy that. Why they made Megatron a toy even if he didn't appear in Rise of the Beast. Movie toy lines are always going to include toys of characters that never existed in the film. Age of Extinction, Hotshot, Revenge of the Fallen Brawn, first movie Ramjet. There's always going to be toys of characters that didn't, Studio Series Thundercracker, that just didn't show up in films. There's no particular reason behind it other than they wanted to make it. There we go, the fingers, the first finger's dry. That's the finger. Wow, that curls all the way in. That's really cool. The tip just came off. I'll just re-glue it later. I don't care. I need to build yet another finger. Oh, I gotta do this again? It doesn't say ×3. Alright, here we go. Who's your favorite? Oh, this is digging into my head. Who's your favorite Transformer? I can't answer that question. I don't know who it is. If I knew who it was, I don't know. Well, I gotta go have a good day. Have a good day as well. Or night, or whatever it is where you are. I think I just did this in the wrong order, but I don't care. I did do it in the wrong order, slightly. I'm cutting too many parts off the sprue. I accidentally cut the middle one off. No, I still need that. What am I doing? Okay. This man needs a thing. That's not the part I needed. I need this. Yes. Get in there. There we go. Yeah. I honestly think it's fine for G1 Megatron to be a tank. Yeah, I'd rather him be a tank. Because, like, I know in Australia, for example, you have to have, like, he has to be in a cabinet or something, G1 Megatron. Or like they'd prefer it if he was in a gun cabinet. There's some country where he has to be in a gun cabinet if you buy the G1 toy, which is hilarious. Think Hasbro will ever make this Devastation Gamer Edition figures? I don't know. That's just like, that's just the Earthrise toys, but it's cell shaded. They might. I mean, they could make easy money off of it, but I don't know if they would. Where's the? There it is. Gamer Edition Fortnite bless. Yes. Alright. Fingers going together nicely. I gotta do one more of these after the. Oh my god. TFCon Chicago was bad for me because I missed out on a $75 Computron because my mom said to wait and find another one. You'll find another one. Deals like that don't go away forever. You'll find something new. I speak from experience. It happens to me all the time. Hello, Jasmine Caesar. I hope I pronounced that correctly. If I did not, I apologize. Okay. We're almost done this. How big would Masterpiece Unicron be if it existed? About half the size of the planet. Yeah. Ah, fuck. There we go. Transformers and Barbie. Yeah, that requires Hasbro and Mattel to work together. They're competitors. But then again, I said that about Lego and Hasbro, which who are also competitors. But they work together, and they made one of the coolest Lego sets ever. What's your favorite version of Rodimus or Hot Rod? Favorite version of Hot Rod's the Last Night. Favorite version of Rodimus... Oh, I don't know. The Kingdom toy. He was my favorite commander until Armada Optimus, so... Do you like The Last Night? No. I want Transformers 6. I need base conclusion. See Prime Megatron team up versus Unicron. Watch, I forget what it's... I think it's called Finest Hour or something. Watch TFI Creations' most recent film. It's a conclusion to The Last Night. It's very good. My Unicron's in it, because he needed a Unicron, so I let him borrow mine. Yeah, but no, Hasbro and Mattel to work together. Japanese. Jurassic Park crossover. No, Mattel doesn't own Jurassic Park. Mattel owns the rights to make the toys from Jurassic Park. Hasbro teamed up with, what is it, Universal? Not with Mattel to make those toys. Universal has a say in who gets their stuff because it's their stuff. What's your favorite movie leader class in your collection? Revenge of the Fallen, Optimus Prime. No, I'm stupid. Why am I saying that? It's the Age of Extinction First Edition one, just because of my memories with it. You found Dark Shuriken. I'm jealous. I want that thing so bad. I'm gonna stop saying that I want it now on the TF Safari videos because people kind of find the joke annoying, so I'm just gonna stop. I've run it into the ground now. Who wins in a fight? Megatron from 2007 or everybody in Barbie Land? Godzilla. That's who wins. Thoughts on the Transformers ride? I want to go on it again. I've been on it. It was awesome. It's a really good ride, actually. My mom, it was her first ever ride in like a decade and a bit, and she had a lot of fun on it. So that says something about how good the ride is. My mom doesn't really care about Transformers, so the fact that she enjoyed the ride. I mean, she enjoyed Rise of the Beasts. So. Are you part 4? I'm assuming you're asking if this is pack number 4. It's not. I got these a little bit late, so this is pack number 3. Pack number 4 has not shipped yet. To my knowledge, anyways. I'm running low on glue. This is annoying. Did you see Oppenheimer? No, I have no desire to watch Oppenheimer. No desire to watch Oppenheimer and no real desire to watch Barbie, though I'll probably end up watching Barbie when it comes out on streaming because my sister will want me to see it, so I'll watch it then. But I have no desire to watch Oppenheimer because it's just about a bomb going off. I know it's a good film, blah blah blah, but I just don't care. Like Spider-Verse, I just don't care anymore about superhero movies in general. I'm kind of superheroed out. That's why I didn't see The Flash for Ezra Miller, because they did a bunch of horrible things. And I'd rather not endorse a movie with a person that's done a bunch of horrible things. This finger's dry. Okay. One more finger to go, and then we're finished. The hand. Well, then we gotta build the actual hand, but, you know. But now that I've kind of got the gist of it, I don't need the instructions. It's actually about a lot more than just the bomb. I know. It's about the makings of it, the psychology behind it, and the person who created it, along with his affairs, his relationships with his friends, his wife. I know it's about a whole bunch of more stuff than just the bomb going off, but I don't care. It's not the kind of movie I go to watch. Orlando Megatron from Universal Studios being an absolute menace. He's hilarious. The guy who plays him, I think, does a fantastic job. Both the suit actor and the voice actor. I think they all do phenomenal jobs on that Megatron. He comes up with some of the craziest things. Transformers and Breaking Bad. I mean, we got Transformers and Stranger Things, so Breaking Bad is... I forgot that Stranger Things thing was coming out. Have you seen any other Nolan films? Yes, I've seen the Batman movies. I have seen Inception. I've seen a little bit of Tenet. Because it was on TV at the time. And then I think that's it. I need to go. Good night or day. Good night or day to you too. Excuse me. Alright, I know I said I didn't need the instructions, but I need them. Okay, I was doing that right. These go here. And then... Come on. That goes there. This goes there. And this one goes right there. Haha! Get off my finger, you idiot. Haha! Why do they keep hiding Megatron? What happened to him in the reboot universe? Thanks for subscribing. They want to save him. They want to save him to be like a bigger villain in the end. Which is great. I think that's a great way to do Megatron. Introduce him later on in the movie. Have him be a bigger... Stay on there, you idiot. Have him be a bigger threat. It makes you feel more excited for when he shows up, and then more intimidating when he does show up. How easy was it to find people and friends who also like Transformers? Well, I made the Discord server, and that's sort of where I started meeting everybody who likes Transformers. I met my friend Nick through there. One of my best friends, Nick. My friends Dylan. I met my friend Weebot, the robot. Go subscribe to his channel. I met my friend Treebot. Go subscribe to his channel. And then I met like, there's a bunch of other people on there. I'm not gonna name everybody because it's so many people. But then I met like Dr. Lockdown, Diamond Bolt, Paperplane. I met all them through Discord as well. I met Thew through Twitter. But there's like so many people I've met online, and that's where I met most of my Transformers people. I can somewhat agree, but I mean, Unicron was shown. Yeah, that doesn't mean that Megatron can't still be an intimidating villain later on down the line. They could do another solo film with a different character, and Megatron ends up being the focus of that. $310 for 70 shipping, a good price for G Creations Dark Shuriken. So $380. It's not bad. His regular price is like $469 brand new. So you can use that as your judge. What do you think Megs will turn into? A tank. Most likely a tank. That just seems to be the trend. How's the build going? I built so many fingers that my own fingers hurt. Hope you enjoyed TF Nation. I did. Meant to say hi, but you seem quite busy. You still could have come said hi. That would have been fine. Excited for Transformers 1? Of course I am. Of course I am. I'm excited for anything Transformers related. Why would I not be? I'd like to be optimistic about all these different projects. Is Studio Series 54 worth get? Which one's 54? I don't keep up with the numbers super well. This hand is loose. Why is it loose? Oh, the furnace turned off. Ah. Ah. Whatever, this finger's gonna remain loose. How are we doing? We're doing good? Yes, we're doing good. How long have I been going for? I can't see. 1 hour, and we're just done the fingers. God damn. First movie Megatron. I have no idea. I don't have that toy. My first experience with that toy is going to be the box set version. So, hope that answers your question at least, as I don't know. Glue time. If Optimus Primal had an Earth vehicle, what would it be? Like an APC type thing? I could see him being like a Marauder. Or something like that. Or like a big Hummer. Favorite car type from G1? The Porsche 928. Dead end. I like the 944 more than the 928, but the 944 was Cliff Jumper, I think, and he's a chibi 944, so not a real 944. It's a Shockwave knockoff. Yes, I know. I'm not buying it, though. I try to stay away from Studio Series knockoffs as best as I can, because all the experiences I've had with them have been horrible. Get in the port, you idiot. It's in. We did it. Now we're going to let that dry without gluing my finger to it. Well, that one's finished. Yes. Okay. We did all the fingers. We did it. Yay. Fingers are done. What about a production that's based from... I'd rather not have a production based on that. Byway's quality has been improving. Yeah, I still don't. Put Ruby on the stream? No, she's upstairs. Callie, if you want to see Ruby, you just come down here and then you can see Ruby. You know where I live. Is Infinite Transformation Dinobot worth it? I have no idea. Never owned it. This must be riveting content, watching me screw a screw into a piece of plastic. Too far. What do you mean, too far, Callie? Even though it's a reboot, do you still think it's possible to fall into the 2007 film? No. Doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Alright. Now we gotta put fingers into holes. I just said that sentence out loud. Alright. This one goes in here. Do you like corn dogs? Who doesn't? This one goes in here. There's actually a whole bunch in the freezer upstairs. Optimus Prime's gonna feel hella depressed if you call him an idiot. I call everything an idiot. If I drop something, it's an idiot. If I fall over, it's an idiot. I'm an idiot. There's the hand. There's the hand. That's huge. Oh, now I need 2x6s. Are these 2x6s? No, these are 3x6s. Here's the 2x6. Okay. Let's get this open. Get that in there. All right. This needs to go on this way onto here. What's the retail price for Unique Toys Desperado? I think like $250 or something like that. This is not going in the hole. That is what she said. There we go. Yeah. What happens if I, hang on. There we go, that's better. Just turned on my lamp. Now you can see the hand. This is one big ass hand. What's your thoughts on New Age? I've only owned one New Age toy and it died immediately, but it was also like the worst one they've ever made, so I wouldn't really use it as a judge to judge the entire company's figures. I want Travis back. I didn't like Steven as a director. Felt like an MCU film. Steven made a movie and it was good. But Steven also wasn't the only creative in charge of that film. Travis, I think, had more creative control over his movie. Because he wasn't a more seasoned director. They're both fairly new. But, yeah, Steven didn't have as much control over the movie as Travis did. God, look at this. Oh, and now I gotta put this on... What is it? This goes... I just put all the fingers on backwards. Like an idiot. Always pay attention. Never not pay attention. I knew I was going to mess up somehow. Steven is good for Maximals. Bay is good for action. Travis is good for story. Travis didn't write the story. Somebody else did that. See, a director's job is basically just project manager. That's the easiest way you can describe a director's job. If the director writes the film or has anything to do with writing the film, yes, but Travis didn't. I'm not even going to open the can of worms about G.I. Joe. There's so much people don't understand about the G.I. Joe franchise and just think it's always bad, but it's fine. And people just need to give things a chance. So I'm not even going to go into that. I'm just going to answer the question above. Do you like Shrek? Of course I do. If you don't like Shrek, I think you have a problem. Just saying. Not Travis Scott, Travis Knight. Yeah, you're right. That is part of the story, but the overarching story, like the beginning, middle, and end, that's the writers who come up with that stuff. And don't forget, the director's not there to direct every single shot. There are second unit directors. There are subsequent directors. There's also cinematography directors who direct and compose the shots, which also help with emotion. There's several different people on the team. The physical director manages that team as well as tells people what he thinks or she thinks they should do. There we go. The fingers are on the right way. I did it. Hooray. Fuck, I hate my life. I put this on backwards. Oh no, I'm just an idiot. You can rotate it. Huh? Oh. What? That's a weird way of doing that, but okay. Well, now I gotta open these ones. The 3x6. How long do you think this is gonna take to build? This particular part, an hour and a bit. The actual model kit's gonna take 12 months. Or 24. I don't even know which ones they're sending me, the 12 or the 24. This could be the 24 for all I know. It's really hot in here because I got two lights pointed at me. It's so annoying. All right, we got the thumb on. The thumb is on. That is the whole hand. Holy shit. Wow, look at this. I need to put something in in the hand. I need no, Shadow Striker. I don't want to use. We'll use this. We're gonna use a Scout class toy that's all fucked up. There we go. Come on. Bruh. Look at that. Oh my god. That is a huge hand. Jesus. Can he flip you off? Yes, he can. There's a theory that Soundwave had Megatron in his hand and the gun in the Bumblebee movie. I don't know if you've heard of the original opening for that film. Well, not the original opening, but the original version of that opening, which had Megatron show up. But he didn't, obviously, because they were like, oh, it's a prequel. And then at the end, they were like, oh, it's a reboot. So they scrapped the post-credit scene. Wait. Get off. I need a 3x6. There we go. I'm making his palm. You can say every negative word on the planet. Hello, Mod123. You can say every negative word on the planet. Don't compare to calling something an idiot. It's direct, simple, and effective. Yes. You just go, idiot, and then that's it. You're done. You've solved world hunger. No, you haven't solved world hunger. Alright, I need this idiot. Come here. Ah! There we go. And then I need TR 3x32. Okay. Is this going in a specific direction? Huh? What? Oh. This way. I think they should have kept it a prequel. Rise of the Beast didn't do that well, and they probably regret all of it now. They don't regret it. Rise of the Beast theater run is not finished yet, so it's not over. There's still plans to make money. It's made about $500 million so far, which is about how much it needs to break even. And a movie financially not doing well doesn't mean that it's not going to get any more films, as we've seen by other times this has happened before. And people were just tired of the Michael Bay movies, so making it a prequel wouldn't have helped. Would have helped Transformers fans because we don't care, but it would not have helped with regular moviegoers, which is a majority of the people who go and see the movie. Thought Ironhead was going to be in the movie because of that fake. Yeah, never trust fake leaks. Never trust leaks. Just don't trust them. Like, they could be correct. That's great. I wouldn't trust them until you actually see tangible proof that the thing that they said was real or not. My computer crashed. What'd I miss? I put the fingers on backwards, so I fixed it. Oh, glue again. Okay. There we go. There's an entire hand. I'm going to shops to look for any Transformers. What should I look out for? Anything you don't have, I guess. Try to make rap battle lines with... I'm not rapping right now. No, thank you. That's a huge hand, man. That is a massive hand. Okay, and now I need another one of these bolt things. And it goes dash side in. And then I need 7B, which is this guy. And it goes giant flat part in this way. There we go. And then, what is it? Oh, this piece goes in this way. It's bigger than a Titan clad. This whole thing is bigger than a Titan. With 2x6, which is this. I was having my eyes on Combiner Wars Victoria and Devastator, but they got sold at the same time, so I'm convinced my mom bought them. Hey man, if you get both of those, that'd be great. I'm not a huge fan of Combiner Wars Devastator, but hey, free toys, free toy. Through 85 the Rizzler, hello. Brawl or Devastator, what are your thoughts on the name of the tank? So, it was supposed to be Brawl. There was a miscommunication or something, or I believe his original concept name was Devastator, and it just made it into the film. So, it ended up saying Devastator, but it's supposed to be Brawl. Does this not swivel at all? No, it doesn't. This is a weird hand assembly. Very weird hand assembly. Okay, so this goes this way. Oh, I think it might pull out. Yeah, it might slide out and then rotate, question mark? I'm not sure how this hand's gonna work. It was apparently supposed to be Soundwave. Yeah, they changed Soundwave. I'm kind of glad they did because he doesn't fit any of those those characters, like those body types. Soundwave, I think, worked best as the Dark of the Moon one. But yeah, Blackout's original concept was supposed to be Soundwave, and they changed it to Blackout, and they brought Soundwave to be the cop car, which is why Frenzy comes out of his chest, and they changed him to Barricade. And I think that's why Dark of the Moon Soundwave's design looks similar to Barricade's, is because he was supposed to be Barricade, or like the other way around. You know what I mean? God, talking about the first movie so much makes me want to go out and get some more first movie toys. I don't have a lot anymore. I sold a lot of them. Ow! I mean, the Studio Series Mirage figure looks fine. When Sam posted about it, Sam's a great guy, by the way. I've spoken to him before. He's really nice. But when Sam, the designer, posted about Mirage, he talks about... I asked him, actually. I asked him, I'm like, what's with the doors on the hips? Was that a license thing, or was that just like we couldn't figure out where to go? And he said that was two things. The reason the doors are on Mirage's hips is because they would have to put unpaintable hinges in the middle of it, which would break up the color in alt mode, and it would also have to pend license approval because they'd have to split the Porsche logo in half, and the licensee would probably say no. So that is why he has hips the way that they are. That's why he's got those panels hanging off. There's a reason for all this stuff. And the designers are on Instagram. So if you are curious about why something's done on a toy, you can ask them and they will answer you in the comments. I highly recommend using that tool to your advantage when you're curious about something because they'll answer it. Like, Sam and Evan have both answered questions that I've had. So, yeah. Do you think Prime Jetpack from Dark of the Moon is Jetfire? No. It looks different, completely different. There's no parts of Jetfire on it at all. And even though Prime is Prime, I still think he would not want to walk around with some dead guy's corpse. That's the wrong part to use. I have to use the new one. Eh. I think this is a ball joint that I'm making. I'm not 100% sure what this is, but we'll get there. I need this part. That goes here. Okay. And now I need to screw it on. I wish Ultimate Optimus Prime showed up in Dark of the Moon. I mean, that design is just weird. You asked Sam about Brawl, and he said, "Who's that?" Yes, because when the designers start trolling you in their answers, that means that the thing you asked for is coming soon. Which most likely means that MPM Brawl is next. Because I've seen the designers troll about certain answers before, like, maybe we will, maybe we won't, or like, oh, who's that? Or just send some eyeballs as a response. And then the toy that the person asked for, it comes out, like, a few months later. Because they plan these toys out at least 2 to 3 years in advance. Like, Minosaur, I believe, was planned out 3 years in advance before we even knew about him. MPM Brawl is a rival, which is the 07 leader. The 07 leader is not great. It's a cool toy, but, like, objectively, it's not the best. it has problems. Problems standing, hardly any articulation. It needs work. And so I think an MPM would easily beat it. I need the shoulder now for this part. Okay. I need this piece, then this piece, and this piece. So this goes how? Oh, right. Okay, so this goes in. No. What? I'm confused. Hang on. Ah. I wonder what Sam thinks of the TF Dream Factory figures. They don't like the knockoffs. I wouldn't bother asking them. You'll just upset them. They don't like them. And rightfully so. It's ripping off their IP. It's ripping off their brand. It's illegal. They do not look at them. They do not like them. I can tell you this. Sam watches my content, but I highly doubt he watches the third-party stuff. And I would not expect him to. There we go. That's a slightly different shade of red, but okay. Alright, now I need to screw this together. Does it say part 3? Did I miss part 2? You might have missed part 2. It's on my channel. You can watch it there if you want. It's long though, and it's just me talking. I don't know if you want to watch it again, but you can if you want to. How was England? It was great. ...2007 Optimus I have. Which 2007? The Voyager or the Leader? That did not go on correctly. God damn it. Bird. Fuck. Of course this didn't go on correctly. Why would it not go on correctly? I caught it. I caught it. I did it. Get out of here. Okay, so this goes in here. And then this goes in here. There, I put it on correctly. Any plans to review the pre-Transformers Omega? Yes. I have a third-party Omega Supreme on the way from TF Safari right now, and I plan on doing a thing with both of them. Do you think Toy World or Unique Toys Night Prime are any good? I have Unique Toys as one. It's just a bigger version of the Voyager with extra steps, but it doesn't fit together super well. And Toy Worlds, I've heard, is an absolute nightmare, so I would avoid that. For the next 2 days, I'm not going for the Hedgehog. What? I don't bought 2600. I don't know what you're saying. Are there more of these kits? No, this is the first one they've made. Well, at least this company. There's another company making a first movie Prime. However, it's based on the concept art, so I'm not the biggest fan of it personally. So it has to be like this. Oh my lord. Okay. This part goes this way. And then screws in with two 3x6s, which are these things, I think. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate Mainline Prime? 10. Well, 9. Actually, I'd give him 9. Oh, these have to go... What? That's such a weird place to put these screws, but okay. In the big holes. Will you review Legacy Armada Megatron soon? In the next couple of weeks, probably. He's not super high on my priority list at the moment. I have other more exciting things I want to look at, plus other things on the way. Sam told me they plan to redo MPM Prime to be more accurate. I think the KOs really nerfed them. No. So the knockoffs and the third-party toys actually have little to no bearing on what Hasbro does. Because you may think that the knockoffs and the third-party toys are like so many people buy them. That is not the case. Collectors, that needs to be glued in. Why did that not tell me to glue that in? Collectors are such a very small portion of the market, and those are very collector focused. There aren't a lot of those KOs out there that exist if you think about it. And because of that, it doesn't really influence what Hasbro does and doesn't make. So if you think, oh, Legacy Motormaster and Minosaur is a trailer in Combiner because of the third parties, that's not correct. They know the third parties exist. Of course they know they exist, but they don't have any bearing on what they make. I remember they copied that Evasion Prime KO. They did, again, they didn't copy the Evasion Prime. They could have known that the engineering exists, but they would have come to that same conclusion anyways. Did you see the leaked listings? No, I don't look at leaked listings. I like to be surprised. This goes in here, I guess. Is it clip? It's supposed to... There we go. Yay, alright, cool. Now I have to put these massive chunks in here. There's dust in that. How does this go in? Okay, that goes there. And this goes there? What? Oh, there's no set direction. Is it warm in Canada? Yes, it is very warm in Canada. Get in the slot. Come on, idiot. Get it. Get in the thing. There we go. I think you should be more understanding for Hasbro and try to accept them as they are. If they didn't have these many rules put in their face, probably would have given us good figures. They still give us good figures. I don't know what your argument is there. I seriously don't get it, and I'm going to stop engaging in this conversation now. I'm sorry. This doesn't make sense to me. If you don't like the Hasbro figures, then why are you buying them? That's my thing to say. Oh, there's washers now? Are you kidding me? Where are they? There they are. Which washers do I need? Not those. No, I do need those. Fuck. This stream is a goldmine for out of context clips. Yes. How would you rate Legacy Armada Optimus? Is he worth it? Yes, he is. Armada Optimus is fantastic. Highly recommend picking one up. I'd say he's the best commander. Where can I find Legacy Hotshot? Well, there's a new one. There's a new one coming out. Comes with a mini-con. If you want to wait, you can get that one. Just joined the stream. How's it hanging? I'm hot. It's warm in here. And I'm making an arm. Wait, I need the Allen key. Oh, I did save it. Yes, I saved the Allen key. They have mini-cons finally. Yes, I don't have the mini-con down here, unfortunately, but I do have the new mini-con that comes with Sideswipe. It's fantastic. Jolt should have been with Legacy Yellow Hotshot. He wouldn't have fit in the budget. It would have been too small for him to be a Voyager price, but it would have been too much for him to be a deluxe price. So instead he's lumped in with that other pack that comes with all those weapons. Fills in the price bracket a little bit more. you think this build is worth the time? I mean, it's a cool thing to just sit down and do. I like building things, so it's nice. It's an annoying build at times. The instructions aren't the greatest, but I keep fucking dropping things everywhere. Dropped another screw. Ugh. But it's fun. And if you want, by the way, if you want mini cons, the old ones are compatible, sort of, and the designers said they want to release a pack with mini cons in it. So, you want to buy the mini cons by themselves, you can just wait. Again, a lot of this is just like waiting. Just wait for the thing to come out. Is this like the Eagle Moss models? I'd assume so. I've never built an Eagle Moss model. Here's my thing. When I look at War for Cybertron trilogy figures and I look at Studio Series, they're not the same quality. Like, they don't like to do the Studio Series line as much as War for Cybertron. It's because whatever sells better gets more money. And if War for Cybertron sells better than Studio Series, then War for Cybertron is going to get more money. That's a corporate decision. It's the same with the third parties. They do the exact same thing. Whatever does better gets more money. Hence why Commander of Stars is a piece of shit. Oh! Everything is moving, and I hate this. The bolt is stuck. There we go. A few people I know how this. Yeah, I'm not trying to. If I sound annoyed, I'm not. I'm not physically annoyed. It's just. I sound like that sometimes. It's just me. But yeah, no. Studio Series and War for Cybertron get as much budget as they need to. They can't pour too much money into these. Again, they are a business. They need to make a profit at the end of the day, and things are more and more expensive. I swear to God, I'm gonna stab someone with this friggin' Allen key if I drop it one more time. Ugh. I hate this thing. SS promised a lot. Well, every line's gonna have its stinkers. You don't think Legacy has its stinkers? Kickback, RC, that has stinkers. That's just how it works. Do you think Gamer Optimus and Gamer Megs will be remolded? I don't think remolded. Fuck my ass. I was supposed to put this in here before I... See? I'm an idiot. This is why these streams take forever. Ugh. Passport is War for Cybertron. Pretty. They will. They want to. They've said they want to. Back when they had more bangers. There's a lot of bangers right now. Scourge, Optimus, Cheetor, Gamer Optimus. Can I just slip this in? No, I can't. I need to take this whole thing apart. Fucking hell. Okay. Now let's put this whole thing back together again. Oh man, I hate this. I hope we get Fall Cybertron Optimus and he still has the Matrix. He'll still have the Matrix. I don't see why they wouldn't do that. Canonically, he still had it, so. The wave was Shockwave and 07. Megatron is still my favorite wave they made. I don't remember what was in that wave other than those two toys. My favorite Studio Series wave has to be the, I think the Rise of the Beast wave, honestly. Do you think Hasbro will do SS Dragonstorm? Yes, I just don't know how they're going to do it. Because the number of knights was inconsistent in the film, and the original Dragonstorm toy only had 2. That is die-cast. Oh, thanks for the $2, Frankenstein. Steinstein. How do I get a hold of you for an interview? Were you the one messaging me on Twitter? Because I meant to answer that, and I forgot. Because I'm just stupid. If that was you, I apologize, and I will answer your message. Or reply to a tweet or something. Send me a DM on Twitter, and I'll answer it eventually. That's probably the best way to get to me. More screws. Which one is it? Is it this one? The one that isn't labeled. It's the one that's not labeled. Do you think Transit was... Do you think Studio Series Transit will get a Studio Series figure? Yes. Ben, the marketing guy, he sees exactly what you guys ask for all the time. And he knows that people want a Transit. He was asked by Shartimus Prime at San Diego Comic-Con, what's a figure you want to make the most? And he said, well, people want Transit, so I guess Transit. How the hell am I going to get in here? This is a pain. The clearances for screwing things in on this kit can be very annoying. So what I'm going to do here is, before I tighten them, how long you think will it take for the next Transformers? The next Transformers what? Toy, movie, game, book? I'd love a new book. The Aligned Continuity books are so good. Exodus, Exiles, and Retribution. I just finished Exiles. I want to read Retribution. Do you think Studio Series Infernicus, if we get one, will be a combiner? Yes, I want an Infernicus. Give me an Infernicus. I want one that's better than that stupid one we got back in the last night. That was horrible. That thing was awful. I saw Toy Fu at TF Nation had one. They couldn't get rid of it. Nobody wants it. That old Infernicus. I had it. It was awful. I sold it as incomplete because I couldn't find Quintessa. But then I found Quintessa. Children of Primus is the ones that are trying to get a hold of you. I'm part of that group of Transformers fans. Oh, okay, yeah. Send me a DM on Twitter. Because I'll actually answer that. I get so many comments on Twitter a day that if I miss it, I miss it. So send me a message. Yeah. SS Infernicus with removable heads. Yes, please. Well, if they put them on ball joints, then that answers your question there. What hypothetical figure do you wish they would make? I don't know. I'm not sure, honestly. Fucking hell. See your silver play button yet? Yes, it's on the floor right now. Because I showed it earlier. Oh, I hit the microphone. I'm so sorry. Here it is. Play button. Most Transformers fans get annoyed like they work at Hasbro. Fun fact, I've applied for a job at Hasbro 3 times. And they've turned me down because I don't live in the United States. More glue, god damn it. They're like your skills and your what's it called? Experience are great, but we still don't think you're a match for us because you don't live in the United States. It's like I could move there. I want to work here, but no. Oh well. The job was given to somebody else, and I hope that they do a good job at the job that they're given. I will apply again eventually. Is there a moderator? I don't see anybody spamming things over and over again. I will for sure. We'd really appreciate you being good. Yeah, send me a DM. Doesn't Hasbro have offices in Canada? Yeah, but I want to work for the Pawtucket team, the team that does Studio Series and Generations. That's the team I want to work for. So I have to, live in the United States in order to do that job, because there is office hours that are required, and I don't live there, and they'd have to sponsor me over there, and it's a whole thing. So, yeah. I went 2019 October to Comic-Con in London. It was when Car Shadow was in the latest figures. I'm going to Toronto Fan Expo this year, and I can't wait to see what the Hasbro booth has. Fuck. Getting this in is going to be annoying. Hasbro needs you to be their stock photographer. I'd love that job. What's the experience you need to work at Hasbro? Well, see, I applied for a marketing, an associate marketing manager's position. And what that entails is basically you work alongside the marketing manager, which in this case is Ben, to come up with strategies on how to market toys, manage the community, watch the community, social media post construction, campaign management, communication with the departments, all that sort of stuff. Along with, like, I just lost that screw in the arm. Pitching ideas to the design team and such, that would also count towards that. And that was the job I applied for. I didn't get it, obviously. I'm still sitting here at my desk. But maybe I'll annoy them enough that eventually they'll say yes and hire me. See, you say if you work at Hasbro, you'd make figures that are accurate as possible to the budget they're given. That's what they do right now. That's exactly what they do. You just don't know how big that budget is, so you don't know how many constraints they have on them. The budgets are huge, but they're not that big. They're a retail company. They have to make things that will survive on a retail shelf. When you say Combiner Wars was weird, what do you mean? Oh, Combiner Wars is interesting. Combiner Wars was an experiment. That was the whole point of it. Combiner Wars was an experiment to show retailers that Hasbro has the ability to get as many toys as they can out of a specific mold. That was the whole point of it. And they were successful at that. You know how many retools there are of that stupid dead end mold? And Combiner Wars was that experiment to retailers. Do you think Bomb Bus B is good? I've never used them before. Would not be able to tell you. Whoa. Well, there's the forearm. There you go. It's the right way up now. Okay. I need... Is it this one? Yes. Well, see, the reason why they base things off concept art is because that's when they're given the designs for the characters. Don't you think that if they had other things other than the concept art, they'd make those off that? The reason Scourge is based off concept art was that was when they started working on the toy. They can't change it halfway through. There's no time. They lose a lot of money. It's a whole thing behind that. And just because they base something off concept art now doesn't mean that we won't get an accurate version later. And they know that, and they've said that. They've said that they will get accurate. These toys that are based off concept art will get more accurate versions later. They just need to have toys on shelf because the movie is what's fresh and what's in everybody's mind. So Scourge, for example, is going to look like the concept art. And this isn't anything new. They've done this for years now. Every company does this. There are Ninja Turtles toys that are based off of Ninja Turtles concept art. Because that's just the art that they're given at the time to make this. Yes, I think they could have also done Dark of the Moon Megatron a bit better. I think the budget went into his cloak mostly because soft goods are expensive. Money would have gone to his cloak, to the pack in Igor, and into his paint. Because the robot mode paint is actually quite good. Why are you saying love sports cars ruin the vibe? He's not ruining the vibe. He's fine. What version of the Dinobot should I get first? I don't know, the movie ones, I guess. Huh? Oh. I was like, what the hell is they asking for now? They want these in here. We're almost done. I need to do this with precision and care. I missed. I can't see. I legitimately can't see in here. Guys, is this necessary? Is this really necessary? If this isn't necessary, I'm not putting this screw in here. It's not necessary and I can't get it in. I don't care. The 30% given to the gun and the figure. That's not a problem with the toy so much as it's just the gimmick of that year. Remember, back then, all the toys used to be based on the gimmick of that year. Right? Automorph, Mech Alive, and then Mech Tech. I wouldn't say the Dark of the Moon toy line suffered from having Mech Tech. I really enjoyed Mech Tech, and there are a lot of people that enjoyed it a lot. There are some that didn't, and clearly you didn't, and that's fine. But it didn't ruin the toy line. We might have gotten some lackluster toys, yes, but I'm pretty sure we would have gotten those lackluster toys as well. Regardless. Dude, if you're gonna continue to bug the guy called Love with Sports Cars, I'm going to kick you from the stream. Can you stop? I'm talking to Kratos Rage. You keep that up, I'm gonna get rid of you. He's just there chatting. He's not doing anything horrible. We pick up Shatterglass, Rodimus, and Sideswipe. I have Sideswipe. I didn't want Rodimus, so my friend and I split the 2-pack because he wanted Rodimus. And Sideswipe's great, man. It is, god damn it, it is just Armada Wheeljack, yes, but it is great. And I highly recommend picking it up because the colors are awesome. Shit. Which Voyager Prime are you talking about? Oh, Dark of the Moon. Dark of the Moon's Voyager Prime, they tried something with it and it just didn't work. It's unfortunate. They tried to make the legs more accurate because the legs on most Optimus Primes are inaccurate as hell. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, good. It rotates. Thank God. There we go. We did it. That's the entire arm. That is massive. Here is a leader class for scale. Holy hell. Oh my god. Oh my good god. Again, deluxe. And Voyager. Oh, you brought PvP in here. I am immediately uninterested in your question. Let's check out the elbow bend, shall we? Oh, that's so cool. That moves. That's so cool. You got bicep rotation. Oh no, Love with sports cards. Only one person was bullying you and I told him to shut up. You're fine, you can stay. Just don't make fun of him. Wrist swivel. Wrist hinge. And then individual articulated fingers. That's really cool. That's really cool. Read it, please. It's not exactly about him. It's about Hasbro. Well, to answer your question, if you don't make new things, you don't grow. And as a company, you have to make new things to grow. So, there you go. But that's an arm. That's really cool. This is huge. It's heavy. I can shake its hand. This is the size of my cousin's hand. And he's like 8. What the hell? This thing's huge. How much is this? I don't remember. I think it's like 70 pounds or something. Because this is a UK-based company. This prime's going to be 3.5 feet tall. Yeah, pretty much. That's the arm. And then the next pack is literally just this again. Well, that's cool. Oh, there's also a slot in the hand for the gun. And the hand can pull off. I'm assuming the axe goes in there. That's sick. All right. Well, I finished building it, and we are 2 hours into this, so I'm going to end the stream. So thank you, everybody, for joining and having conversation. It was some nice conversation. But I'm really hot and sweaty, so I'm going to clean up now. I will see you all later. Thank you for joining.